I said before, this is a spiritual war. It is about, let's going to be continuing to tell you how Shah Mashiach put an end to the ministry, okay, and put you Jewish people, in chains where you belong when you're upon his return. Other than that, we're going to continue hitting the streets and the highway and the byway real hard, okay? We're going to continue to bring out this truth, okay? And we're going to bring out all the contradiction of your nonsense that you're bringing out, because you are not, okay, the biblical Hebrew Israelites. You're not the true Jews of the Bible. You are Jewish, fake liars, okay? Slave owners, okay? Pedophile, thieves, murderers, and rapists, okay? And we're going to expose you to this world continually.
This is the book of 2 Corinthians chapter 4, starting with verse 1. It says, "Therefore, seeing we have this ministry, as we have received mercy, we faint not, but have renounced the hidden things of dishonesty, not working in craftiness, nor handling the word of power deceitfully, but by manifestation of the truth, commending ourselves to everyone's conscience in the sight of power. But if our gospel be hid, it is hid to them that are lost, in whom the God of this world hath blinded the minds of them which believe not, lest the light of the glorious gospel of Mashiach, who is the image of power, should shine upon them." First of all, I'd like to give all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh Bashim, Yahushai Bashim, Rakakadash, double honor said teachers, elders, and the boss of Great Millstone. Also, two brothers out there that put on this truth, faithfully, fearlessly feeding the sheep, and two brothers and sisters that doing in Shalom. And as you can see here, even from this display that I created here, okay, the minds, okay, and the eyes, okay, and our view, okay, of what's going on this earth and what we are looking for, okay, and desire, okay, as far exceeds these people, okay, here in Great Babylon, America. And I'm talking about the 2/3 here, okay, that are fantasizing about this life that they're going to continue on here in this wicked queendom, okay? And as you can take a look here, okay, this is the limits of the 2/3 right here, okay? It's what Esau shows them. Esau shows them that he has satellites in space. He can give them a cell phone. He can give them internet. He can give them entertainment. He can allow them to do all the wickedness that they want. They can keep all the parade. Right now, today, what is this, Halloween, okay? Esau has all these people out there like fools, okay? Dress up like goblins and ghouls and all form of wickedness, okay, doing all these perverse things and keeping these parties. I can hear them in the background right now where I live, okay? And this man has given all of these promises to these wicked people here on the earth. But when you take a look at how we look at things, okay, we are looking at the kingdom of heaven. We are looking at what the Hamashiach, okay, has promised us, okay? And I'm going to go into that, okay? Because as the man of the Lord, the servant of Yahushua Mashiach, okay, we are to do what? Expose this man for his wickedness, okay? We are not to show fear to him, okay? And we are to continue to do this work until the very end. Let's go into the book of Proverbs 1, starting with verse 23. And it says, "Turn ye at my reproof." Who is this? Who needs to return to the reproof? Okay, these 2/3. Okay, they're not listening. I watched the elder brother there from South Carolina, and he had two very interesting lessons that I watched over the last 24 hours. Okay, and one of them was 4 hours long, and I watched all of it, and you can't help but feel, you're angry. Okay, at the same time, he went through it. And call out the contradiction. I lost count. I lost count of the contradiction of these doggone so-called Jewish people, these Amalek people who are going out there, okay, spilling their lies. For example, that lady that went out there, okay, and talk about, the fact that, Kanye West's platform is greater than the population of the Jews. Okay, you brothers watch that. We can go all night talking about this. Okay, it was just laughable. But let's get back to the scripture. It says, this is the book of Proverbs 1, starting with verse 23, and it says, "Turn ye at my reproof. Behold, I will pour my spirit unto you. I will make known my words unto you. Because I have called and you refuse, I stretch my hand and no man regarded. But ye have set out not all my counsel, or would none of my reproof." So we go on the highway and the byways, okay? I download about 150 different videos, okay, just on the weekend alone of the brothers, okay, out in the highway and the byway, okay, the different camps in Great Millstone, and then likewise brothers who are doing it individually, like myself, okay? And, what do we have? Yesterday I had a sodomite, okay? I didn't know there were sodomites in the car. Okay, I'm talking to them, and this sodomite is trying to hit on me, okay? And the first thing that came into my mind was, Lot, with his daughters, when he's trying to offer his daughters to those men that was trying to get the angels. Okay, they found the angels attractive, and they wanted to get them. It's a sickening thought. Okay, because I'm not even going to go into it. I was going to do a lesson on that, but it's disgusting. I cursed them in the end. Okay. And it says, I will also laugh at your calamity. I will also mock when your fear cometh. When your fear cometh as desolation and your destruction cometh as a whirlwind, when distress and anguish cometh upon you, then shall they call upon me, but I will not answer. They shall seek me early, but they shall not find me. For that they hated knowledge and did not choose the fear of the Lord Yahweh. Now you take a look at this here, okay? Esau's queendom under the rainbow, okay? And I put that there to symbolize the fact that we are in spiritual Sodom and Egypt, okay? For us, this is slavery, this is bondage, okay? And it is also for us, when we look at it, it's also wickedness because we are surrounded by a Sodomite people, okay? Everyone is Sodomite. Our people accept it, okay? And when I say our people, I'm talking about those from the tribe of Israel, okay? Yasharala, or so-called Black Native Americans, Latino, but not of the 1/3, hopefully black, okay? That accept this, okay? It should be disgusting, okay? And when you look at the perverseness and the wickedness, okay, these people are happy and jolly because everything is going doggone well, okay? Because why? Their ceiling is that limit that Esau has put on them. But when you look at it, okay, and that's why I have these two brothers here. I made their figure a lot bigger so that it really is an illustration of the fact that we are looking at the greater things. We are looking at an everlasting kingdom that has no end. We are looking at chariots. Okay, we are looking at streets of gold, okay, at mansions that were promised us by Yahushua Mashiach, okay, in rulership, and that's the difference right there, okay. So we right now don't have a cap, okay, on our mind, okay. We cannot be fooled, we cannot be played, we cannot be intimidated, okay. We cannot be scared, okay, or tricked by this doggone devil in his words, okay. Everything that comes out showing that, okay, that wisdom has actually left Great Babylon America. I mean, the mistakes that they're making, because see, they've thrown out an old trick. They have not updated their tricks, okay? I mean, if you go to Vegas, you see David Copperfield 20 years ago, you would expect that he would change his tricks, right? I mean, you're not going to go pay a ticket to go see the magician do the same doggone trick for doggone 20 years. He's got to change the show. And Esau has not changed the show. He's still coming up with the same old way. Why? Because they, okay, right now, okay, are being abased, okay, mentally, okay, by the Lord, Yahweh Shai, and we are being elevated, okay? So right now, it's like watching little babies, okay, trying to play hide and go seek around us. Now this is really critical here, because it's not only going to be the 2/3 that is going to be in this distress, okay? All these other nations, they think that they got the holiness on them. They think that their God is going to save them. They all believe, okay, especially these Edomites, okay, believe that they, okay, are the chosen people, or they are being protected or guided by Yahweh Shem Yahushai, okay, or who they call God, okay? But when you look at the book of Isaiah 40 and 15, the other nations are counted as what? Okay, dust, okay, and a drop in the bucket and dust, roughly paraphrasing, okay? And if you go into Romans 9 and 13, okay, it says, Jacob I love and Esau I've hated. So who's Esau? Esau's these Edomites, these so-called white people, okay? And that could be the brown chocolate Edomites too. If you're of Abraham, okay, Isaac and Esau, you're a damn Edomite, okay? It doesn't matter what the hell you want to call yourself. Jewish people, Israelis, okay? Americans, Canadians, Australians, it doesn't matter, okay? And you can look like a doggone Hamite even, but you're a doggone, if you come from the stock, okay, of Esau, you're a damn Edomite, okay? So you're going to be going through all of this too. So you 2/3, you're going to have company, okay? You're not going to be alone inside there, because the Lord hates Esau. He loves us, okay? But we're going to talk about the fact that the Lord has actually given us in the hands of this man at one time, okay? And we are still currently under the oppression and persecution of this man, but we're going to be delivered out of it. Let's go to the book of Revelations, chapter 2, start verse 9. It says, I know thy works and tribulation and poverty. So the Lord is watching us. These angels are encamped around us, okay? The Lord knows what we're going through, okay? And it says, I know the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews and are not, but are the synagogue of Satan. How are these people walking around that bite the skin of little babies, boys, penis, okay? And go around and fingering little boys up in anus, okay? Sucking each other off, okay? Praying to a damn stick, okay, with a doggone cracker on a nail, what's glued onto it, okay, is praising the doggone Virgin Mary, so-called Virgin Mary, okay, what they call her Virgin Mary, okay, because they don't believe that was actual copulation, okay, that Mary and Joseph actually had sex, okay. that somehow mysteriously she was impregnated, okay, except by some mysterious thing, and she pushed out, okay, this so-called white Jesus that they worship so much, okay. But they don't look at it, because why? The Lord has not given them the wisdom. It says, fear none of these things which thou shalt suffer, which is what now, okay. They're lying against us right now. They're putting out a whole, but they went through in the last 48 hours, okay, or let's say 72 hours, and Kanye West came out with what he came out with, okay, which we believe that they, through the Spirit, that they set him up for that, but nonetheless, okay, they've come up with a barrage of videos, some of the anti-Semitism and all that stuff like that, okay, because this is the only way that they can go. They ain't pulling out those scriptures, they ain't coming out in the highways and the byways, okay, they ain't challenging the true man of the Lord, the servants of Yahushua Mashiach. No, they come up with their usual tried and tested way of deceiving the world. And it says, fear none of these things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison, that ye may be tried, and you shall have tribulation 10 days, but be thou faithful unto death, and I will give thee a crown of life. So see, that's what we're looking at, man. So you take a look at this picture here, okay, up in the top right, okay. What do you see? You see a Yahushua Mashiach crowning his servants, okay. Looking to be, we are working to be that part, that 144,000 government that's going to rule this earth forever, okay? With bodies that don't die, immortal bodies, okay? That's what we are looking for. We're not looking for this sick body here that has back problems, back pain, high cholesterol, diabetes, and all kinds of crap. Your hair falling out at 30, you're sick all the time, okay? You're breathing in the chemicals and all the filth of this doggone place that this man has jacked up. No, we are looking for crowns, okay? So we understand that we're going to have to go through a lot of things here. We understand, okay, what they've done to Alex Jones, where they're suing him and all of that stuff, and where they're creating all of these laws or these stipulation in place, okay, to get where they could go into your bank account and take your money. Hey man, take the money, take the daggone money. Okay, at the end of the day, you just need to eat and have a roof over your head, and the Lord is going to provide that. Okay, the Lord is the Yahushua Mashiach said He's going to take care of His servants. Okay, so that doesn't mean anything like that. It's your people who are going to suffer. Let's go into the book of Matthew, chapter 24. Okay, starting with verse 6. Okay, Salakia, starting with verse 6, and it says, "And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars." So now they have this distraction going, okay, about this anti-Semitism. Wait a minute, you've got wars going on across the earth. What happened to the war in Ukraine? All of a sudden now, all news is now going to focus on who is a Jew and who is not. Okay, that you people are offended because we said it. What if the Chinese said it? What if the so-called Chinese said it? What if the so-called Japanese said it? You wouldn't be offended by that. Okay, no, you'd have coupled them right in, because we could see how y'all treat them. Okay, we see how you treat all the other nations are treated, but that's fine. And it says, "And you shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that you not be troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet." Okay, we pray every day, okay, for this war to escalate. Okay, we want to see the supply chain goes down. We want to see the look on you damn people's faces. See, you people have not, okay, experienced the kind of trouble and tribulation that we deal with. Okay, we're not looking to see this queendom move on forever. We're looking to see this queendom die. All of them, all these nations. Okay, and it says, "For nation shall rise against nation, kingdom against kingdom, and there should be famines, pestilence, earthquake, in diverse places." Kalhad, Yahweh, Shem, Yahshai, Bashim, Rakakadash. Okay, bring it on to these doggone wicked queendoms all across this earth. And it says, "All these are the beginning of sorrows." Wow. Okay, so we've seen how hard things is across this earth. And this is just the beginning. And it says, "Then shall they deliver you up to be afflicted, and shall kill you, and you should be hated of all nations for my name's sake." And we already seen that starting right now. Okay, the demonization that they got going. We know eventually they're going to call us out by name. They're going to go into our history. They're watching our YouTube videos and like that. And that's the reason why we're uploading videos that you can actually really watch. Okay, we're going to call you out. Now that we know that you have now that we know we have your undivided attention, we now going to turn it up a little bit more, make that fire a little hot. We'll give you stuff that you can use right there, because you're going to get crushed, okay, when you come up against this truth. And it says, "And then shall many be offended, and shall betray one another, and shall hate one another." Of course, we get that amongst our 2/3 right now. They hate it. Okay, how dare you speak against, okay, our earthly king who's providing welfare for us, who's giving us food stamp, who's going to give us free food, GMO foods, okay, who's going to hand money to you, and that's why you see them. They come out in the news all the time out in California and these other states. "Oh, we're gonna write a check out for you," and months, years will go by. Nobody ever sees a damn check. See, there's just a lot of talk, because that's what this man is. Okay, he talks a lot of smooth talks. Okay, a lot of talk, get you comfortable, get you asleep. Okay, but we're no longer doing that. Our head is way above. Okay, Esau's limitation that he has on the 2/3. Okay, there's a limitation on the 2/3, but it's not on us. And it says, and many false prophets shall rise and shall deceive many. Okay, yeah, you got IUIC, ISUPK, you've got GOCC who wants to integrate these Edomites into our heritage. Okay, and then of course Esau has got all of his bullshit doggone so-called preachers and prophets around like that, and they're all going to encourage all of you people when the Lord bring these calamities on this earth, okay, to go and do what? Take that charagma. You people are going to line up, okay, like doggone donkeys so damn well to go to get that doggone microchip in your hand. We can bet it. You're going to go get it. You're weak. You people are doggone weak. You don't stand up for nothing, okay? You can't do what we do. You don't have the spirit, okay, in your body to go do what we do. We are the servants of Yahushua and Mashiach, okay? The true living God, okay, and the Son, okay? So you people are going to fall real fast, and the Lord is going to make sure you march your punk asses over there and go get that doggone microchip in your hand so he can burn you. You fat asses in this doggone lake of fire here, okay? Because as we know, fat is fuel for fire. And it says, and because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. But he that endure unto the end, the same shall be saved. So guess what? We've always had endurance and affliction. Okay, this isn't the first time. Okay, while we were out in the world, even though we didn't know it, we were being protected by Yahushua and Mashiach all the while. So all the afflictions that we were getting out there, you know, struggling to get a job, struggling to pay rent, struggling to eat, you know, having your woman run around on you, or whatever the case that, or your parents hate you, or your siblings don't like you, or people don't like you, whatever cases like that, you know, constant oppression and racism towards you. That was all part of that afflictions right there. Okay, so we've been going through that. We're just going to have a little bit more that we're going to be going through, because now this is the time where we have to endure until the end, okay, to be saved. Let's go into the book of Psalms, chapter 10, starting with verse 1. And it reads, okay, because this is the part right here. You ever heard in the world where they go, you need to have a thick skin? Well, we already having that thick skin because we've been tested out in the world, but now we're about to be tested, okay, in this tribulation that's going to be coming, because they are going to come after the prophets, and we know that, okay? And it says, why standest thou afar off, O Lord Yahweh Shemashai? Why hidest thou thyself in the times of trouble? Which the Lord isn't, okay? The Lord isn't. The Lord has his men out there that are telling everyone, okay, in particular, the 1/3, the sheep, okay, we as watchmen watching over the sheep and watching for the deceptions, okay, so we are looking and preaching this gospel to the 1/3 elect of Israel, okay, but we do warn the heathen nations out there and you 2/3 out there, okay, of the judgment to come that you need to get from underneath the rainbow, okay, of Esau, okay, if you are part, if you can repent, but you're not going to go do it, because 2/3 of you are going to go burn in the lake of fire here along with these other nations that are here. And it says, the wicked in his pride they'll persecute the poor. Talking about Esau, let them be taken in their devices that they have imagined. So you're talking about the fact that you're the Jewish people like that, but you have no proof and no evidence yet. So we have literally millions of articles, okay, and videos and all kinds of media to show, okay, you're so sloppy in your work, to show who you really are, okay? You didn't hide that fact. You boasted about it because you never thought that it was actually going to be men raised up. How dare these niggas actually stand up to us? But we are standing up to you. And it says, for the wicked boasted of his heart's desire, and blessed the covetous, whom the Lord Yahweh Shemashai abhorred. So you give money, you throw money out, okay, to these wicked jakes that are gonna, follow, your LGBTQ, okay, who's gonna kiss your ass and tell you, yeah, maybe you are the Jews or stuff like that. No, you're not the doggone Jews. We're gonna tell you that, okay. And we curse, okay, homosexuality or sodomy, okay, or the LGBTQ, okay? It's disgusting and an abomination, plain and simple, okay? This is a time of war. There ain't no damn friggin' negotiation of righteousness or for your wickedness, okay? Bottom line is this, okay? This is a spiritual war against you damn wicked devils. And it says, the wicked through the pride of his countenance will not seek after God. God is not in all his thoughts. His ways are always grievous. Thy judgments are far above out of his sight. As for all his enemies, he puffeth at them. Which you're puffing at the world, okay? You puffing at us, okay? You consider us enemies, and guess what? You are our enemy, okay? We don't want to hold hands with you. We don't want to sing kumbaya with you, okay? We are praying every day to the Lord, Yahweh Shemashai, to destroy this place, okay? And it says, he had said in his heart, I shall not be moved. I shall never be in adversity. Yes, you are going to be in adversity. You doggone crackers over here, you gooks, okay? You doggone Hamite, you stinking, rotten piece of crap, Africans, Okay, over here, you're going to go into adversity. Okay, just like the doggone so-called white man. All the rest of you nations here, you're the 16 piece of shit nations that are here. You're going to go into adversity, way beyond what you even can imagine. Okay, and it says his mouth is full of cursing and deceit and fraud. On his tongue is mischief and vanity. This is you. Okay, you so-called white people, man. Okay, and we're not talking about you damn Joe Six-Pack nobodies out there that we see walking the street out there like that. The Lord is not even looking at y'all. Like he can crush y'all with a doggone dog. He can have your own dog bite your damn throat in your sleep. And it says, he sitteth in the lurking place of the villages, in the secret places doth he mutter the innocent. His eyes are privily set against the poor. He lied in wait secretly as a lion in his den. He lied in wait to catch the poor. He doth catch the poor when he draweth him in his net. He croucheth and humble himself, and the poor may fall by a strong one. So only they'll go on. If you want to stay under the rainbow queendom, then you will fall for all of this stuff here. The rest of us, we are looking at something that's everlasting. Okay, immortal bodies. Okay, going into the kingdom. Okay. And being kings, okay, or you doggone nations. Now the Lord okay, he has spoken to this doggone devil, and he's letting this devil know, I know what you have done in the past, and I know what you're doing right now. Because when you go into the book of Obadiah, chapter 1, start verse 13, it says, thou shouldest not have entered into the gate of my people in the day of their calamity. Yea, thou shouldest not have looked on their affliction in the day of their calamity, nor have laid hands on their substance in the day of their calamity. During that time of judgment for the Lord Yahweh Shemi Shai, okay, this man took full advantage of it. This is what this man does, okay? He would stand off a fire looking at you, and as soon as he see you looking down at that, he pounces on you like that, and then he would try to offer you like help, like as if he's your savior, okay? That's a doggone so-called white savior complex that they have right there, and you're gonna see this in that movie Avatar 2 that they have coming out here, okay? And let's take a look here. It says, neither shouldest thou have stood in the crossway to cut off those of his that did escape, neither shouldest thou have delivered up those of his that did remain in the day of distress. Okay, and right now we are trying to escape out of this right now. Okay, you have the 130 elect that is getting this truth. You have the prophets that are standing up on their 2 feet against, speaking boldly against this doggone wicked queendom. Okay, you have the tribes are now starting to realize that they've been lied to and starting to merge together and starting to understand. Okay, there's just trouble coming. Okay, the Lord is getting ready to judge this man, and you don't want to be a part of that. Okay, and we are coming out of this, but this man is trying to block it. He's trying to convince the sheeps. Okay, hey, you're not the real Jews. Okay, you're just niggas. Okay, and we can take care of you. Just renounce, okay, your sovereignty, okay, of Yasharallah, okay, and just be niggas here for us, okay? That's what you just need to do, okay? So they don't want you to escape, because Esau likes to work on your mind, okay? Not only your body, but he works on your mind. That's the reason why all the food have chemicals in it. It's to alter your reality. It's to alter your ability to think clearly, okay? That's why drugs are free now, or these drugs are in these 7-Elevens, okay? Or drugs are given freely, okay? Because why? They want to keep you in that state of sleep, that state, okay, of slumber, okay? You cannot look or hear straight or accept this truth if you're in that state. And that's what all his drugs and all of his philosophies and sorceries and witchcraft does. And it says, but here's a ticker here, because the Lord has talked of what he did to us before and what he's currently doing to us right now, okay? And it says, this is verse 18, it says, and the house of Jacob should be a fire, and the house of Joseph a flame, and the house of Esau for stubble, and they shall kindle in them and devour them, and there shall not be any remaining of the house of Esau, for the Lord Yahweh Shemi Shai has spoken of it. So the tribe, northern kingdom and southern kingdom, is coming back together. And when it all happens, okay, Esau, Edomite, you so-called white people, you Amaleks, okay, you so-called Jewish people, all of you doggone crackers, okay, that are out here lying right now and trying to persuade our people to give up their sovereignty, to come back and to being niggas in your doggone wicked queendom, okay? You're going to be stubborn, you're going to be burned out of existence. And then you can see it right here. I put it all up there for you. Great Babylon, America is going to be destroyed. All these other nations are going to go into slavery and captivity, and they're going to be re-educated in righteousness, okay? But you doggone people, all you doggone ex-presidents, all you doggone high-end friggin' doggone Edomites, you're going, and all, whether you a chocolate Edomite or whether you the doggone red Edomite, you are going to go into hardcore slavery, brutal 1,000 years hardcore slavery, and at the conclusion of it, you'll be destroyed. And that's just the end of it. That is prophecy. Okay, so enjoy your little rainbow queendom that you have right now. Let's close it out with the book of John 14, start verse 1. It says, let not your heart be in trouble. Ye believe in power, believe also in me. In my Father's house are many mansions. Okay, where most of us live right now. We live in apartments or some dingy little house, overpriced house, okay, that if you sell it, it actually only could be sold for like 1/2 of the price because you're an African American in this country, okay? But the same cracker could turn around and sell your damn house, okay, for triple the price, all right? Showing you where we live, okay? This is dishonest, wicked, sick, perverted, abominable place called Great Babylon, America, okay? And it says, if it were not so, I would have told you. I go prepare a place for you. And if I go and prepare a place for you, I will come again and receive you unto myself, that where I am, there you may be also. And whither I go, ye know, and the way ye know. Okay, so the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushai, the Lord Yahweh Shai Mashiach, okay, he has prepared a place for us. Mansions. We got the universe, man. Take a look at our chariots out there, what we gonna have, okay? Can go from here to Australia, okay, in a blink of an eye, okay? And that's a cruising speed, okay? We're not even talking, okay, if you really want to get there fast, okay? That's our future. Mansions, not houses, okay? Rulership.
Okay, so Lord, when you edified, I'd like to close by giving all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash, double honors to teachers, elders, and the boss of Great Millstone. Also to brothers out there that put on this truth, faithfully, fearlessly feeding the sheep, and the brothers and sisters tuning in, Shalom. Screw you, Amalek.